Good evening, everybody. How are we all doing? How is everyone in chat? Do we have anyone in chat? Let's find out. It's a bit early. Hey, hello Asmodee. We have started without a Tom, as he is still sorting out a small person. So Tom will be joining us at some point. But until then, I'm just getting some housekeeping done. So, finished repairing Tom's bike from when he broke it right at the end of last stream. And getting his batteries on charge for him. And what I need to get going, so that Tom can continue building his masterpiece over there, is I need to get our drill sorted over here. So, while I've got some time before Tom joins us, I'm going to get going on the drill. Because I'm going to need to keep this running to keep Tom supplied with materials. So, let's have a look. We should be able to just turn this thing on and get a decent punch done to start with. So, let's get some basics done here. 0.1, and here we go. So that should there we go, slowly start pushing the drill into the ground. And same as last time, we're just going to keep making it bigger. I'm not smack talking him, he has a small child to deal with, so that takes priority over playing video games. I am very understanding of Tom's situation. Hence, I'm just getting on and carrying on. But yeah, no, he did send me a message letting me know he's got a couple of things to sort out, so we're just going to get some housekeeping done. The sort of stuff I'd have to do anyway, even if Tom was here, so... Oh, no, I need to keep Tom supplied with supplies, because Tom has got an absolute monster of a vehicle he's trying to build. And, I mean, this thing is huge. And he's slowly building it, and I volunteered that I would keep him supplied with bits, so that he could keep building, and not have to take a break and go and do the boring stuff of digging a hole. So... that's what I mean by keeping Tom supplied with supplies. We divided the labour. He's building this thing as he designed it, and I'm doing the digging. You will almost certainly never have a tenable face cam, purely because I am doing this on Xbox and refuse to purchase a Kinect. So there is no way of me doing a face cam. There is equally very little chance of me running this on a PC, because I tried running this on my laptop, and my laptop basically exploded. The egg box is doing alright. It has its flaws, but hey, it's so far, proved more reliable, with some wood, touch wood, more reliable than my laptop ever has, so, I'll take what I can get at this point. Oh hey, drill's finished. Pull that one back. Xbox does just have normal USB connections. I have got a USB keyboard plugged in. That is how come I can type. As a wild Tom joins the party. May eventually show up in chat. But yes, so it's unlikely to ever be a tenable face cam. Oh, and there is the man of the moment. You are indeed. I suppose I better invite you to the game at this point. Alright then. Just been having a chat with Asmodee. Yeah, there is an Asmo. And have your invite. You cannot hear a Tom. Oh, that's not a good sign. You click the button. Let me check. Twitch. Okay. It could be because you're not in the game. We will find out. I've checked and you are not muted. So, we will... That sounds like one of your settings has reset itself, Mr. Tom. You will need to go to your options and put experimental mode back on. Yeah. Asmo, we are working on the inability to hear Tom. It sounds like Tom has some setting issues with his copy of Space Engineers right now, just in case we weren't having enough fun. Right. Turn that off. Okie dokie. I suppose I better send you another invite. And sent. I am very much part of the 601st Asmo. I am the person responsible for DMing the roleplay that the 601st came from. So, yes, I am just slightly involved in the 601st. Right, can we get a sound check on the Tom? Can people hear the Tom in the chat? He's definitely still talking. Well, there's an idea, Tom. Why don't you be on the stream? Still can't hear a Tom. Okay. Yeah, they can't hear you, Tom. Yeah, I can hear me through you. That's weird. Right. Okay, Tom. Go hit your Xbox button. Go to the party. And see if you've got a button somewhere to include your audio. Yeah, untick and retick.
I have unticked and reticked.
Cool. Did you get a little pop-up saying your audio is now included?
No, I didn't.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to leave the party.
Ah! Asmo! Hold on, Asmo, can you now hear a Tom?
Oh, you can hear me! Asmo!
Well, no, can you?
Can you hear me?
Can you? We've got a short delay on chat, I've noticed, so...
Hello?
Yay, we can now hear him!
Hey!
Ah, and we have a Rekla. Hello, Johnny.
Asmo. Love you, Asmo.
Hey, Johnny. Welcome to the lunacy.
Is that Johnny?
That is a Johnny.
Hey, Johnny, how you doing?
Does this mean you can actually read chat for this stream, Tom?
I can read. Oh,
Excellent.
I love Asmo.
Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. I've been getting some housekeeping done whilst Tom was sorting out a small child.
Right. I'm out of my chamber.
Excellent, he's out the fridge. Right, I have finished repairs to your bike, Tom.
You finished with this? Oh yeah, I mucked my bike up, didn't I?
Yes, so your bike now has its third fuel tank back on it.
Woo!
And also has the antenna so you can't lose it.
The antenna so I can't lose it.
Put those back on for
Just
you.
in case I roll it again. Woo!
Yeah, I still haven't worked out how you managed to roll this thing.
I don't know what I did. I hit something and I flew. And not...
Whatever you did it very, very well.
Yeah, I did.
Glad you're doing alright, Johnny. I mean, this should be no surprise to you, Johnny, as you know me and Tom IRL, but this is one part, you know, playing Space Engineers, one part organised chaos.
Yep. My abomination.
Yes, your abomination. Do you remember how to turn on the projection of your abomination to carry on building it?
I have to go to a thingy down here. I need a panel. Where is a panel? There's one around
What
here
do you mean?
somewhere.
The on button I very helpfully put next to your
Oh, I
bridge.
forgot about the on button. And I just hit.
Damn it, not enough room to build the drill. I'm about to run out of hydrogen.
There we go.
Yes, Tom is pure organised chaos, Asper. I will completely agree with that, but that also goes for 90% of the 601st. Hey look, projector's running.
Yep, I remembered where the button was.
Excellent, glad to hear it.
Right. Where did I get to? Woo! Ooh, ooh. Don't do that. Don't do that. Right.
Right.
If I drop through here, how far did I manage to complete? Did I go all the way around? I did go all the way around.
So we're waiting to see if Tom falls through his projection now.
Nope, I did it.
The 601st can't be 90% chaos because we do actually manage to turn up to events.
Yeah, we're pretty good. Oh, I
Right,
went dead
that
on
should
one.
have blasted a little bit
Alright,
more
fine.
space down here.
Oh my
So what I'm
god.
trying to do is get another drill on the side of this thing.
These guys aren't stopping out there tonight. It's going to be like it all night long.
Ah, what, the football crowd?
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming from the cheer that my neighbour gave a little while ago that we might have scored.
Yeah, I think with one, you know what? Not that I'm watching it, but I am basically keep my because just in case people ask questions.
I am not that bothered, so... We had a brief discussion about football on my Wednesday stream, and I very much confused Panzer, who was here, when I described football as 22 grown men chasing an overinflated sheep's bladder around an overmown lawn.
That's exactly it.
Yes, that got some comments. Starting with, what? And ending with, oh, okay then.
Cannot withdraw 3 medical components apparently.
Yes, because we don't have the ability to refine silver, so therefore we don't have the ability to build medical components.
Okay.
That's what we might need to build a proper refinery for, but that's going to eat a lot of resources.
That's fine. I'll just start working on something else then.
So yeah, just keep building other stuff. Oh, hello, Doverkin. Yeah, I'm very similar, Asmo. I am not a fan of football. Didn't mind playing it at school, but that is about as much as I've engaged with that particular sport.
I used to play a bit until I got annoyed with the so-called guys who were really good at it, and they complained when I managed to tackle them and get the football off them, and they kept on kicking off about it and getting all funny, and I was like, you know what, I'm just not gonna bother.
I've just never been too worried. We didn't have the option to refuse to play at school, unfortunately.
No.
So yeah, that's just one of those things. Yep, thought so. Forgot to turn that drill on as well.
Yeah, our school was like, you're a
do that.
boy, you must like football.
Yeah, well, don't forget our school was also trying to become a sports academy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will be honest, Doverkin, I've never played Mafia. I hope you're having fun.
No, can't build that either. Right, going back to building blocks then.
What were you trying to build that time?
Just the things that are partially started, I thought I'd kind of continue them, but they all need bits that I don't have, so...
Well, what are you running out of?
Loads of stuff.
What was it you just tried to build? 'Cause it's just probably a case that we need to build some more parts.
It was the large cargo container.
Right, so which bit of that are you missing?
Most of it, to be honest with you. It's
thought you
about...
ordered the parts for it.
No. I wasn't ordering parts, just seeing what we got. Oh.
Fair enough. You know what, I really hope Tommy's actually reading chat for that one. That's not good, Doverkin. Dying in games is never a good thing. I can understand why that would be a bit annoying.
You do realise that build is too small for your heart. Oh, Asmo.
I feel like I should just leave you two alone. Give you a bit of private room or something somewhere.
What? Why have I not... I clicked the button.
Check your build planner, Tom.
I have nothing on the build
Is there
planner.
anything?
But I clicked the
problem,
button to put it on the build planner, and it didn't do it. Oh, I see why.
Was that a case of user error, Tom?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay. As long as it was genuine user error, then. I love it. I built a ramp so I didn't have to jetpack up here every time, and I'm still using the jetpack every time.
Oh my god, I still can't build it! Oh, you son of a...
So, as you can hear, chat, Tom is experiencing what is known as space engineers. Tom has a definite case of space engineers.
I need more steel plates.
I am very well aware. I am also good friends with Lady Artemis, Asmo. So yes, I am well aware. I was trusted to chaperone Mr. Tom around a very large airfield yesterday.
I flew a plane!
Yes. Which means that Tom is now, by default, our pilot for this playthrough.
Am I the only one in our group who's actually got actual flying experience now?
To the best of my knowledge, yes. Mine's been passenger reluctantly. So...
I will fly again.
I mean, look on the bright side. At least you didn't have a plane named Valerie this time.
Nope. But if I ever do get a plane, I am calling it Valerie.
Oh, that's a bad... That's either a brave move or a bold move. I'm not sure which.
Bit of both.
There's a very fine line.
Right, I just need steel plates. That's what I need. I'm just going to withdraw all of the steel plates.
Excellent.
I can use this one under here for that. Right.
And I'm going to keep drilling out a hole in the ground and getting you more materials to build with.
Why do it give me... Oh, I need to press the other button, don't I?
Come on, drill. There we go.
I have to do that one. No? Why is it... Why can I not access it like else? What button do I need to press?
Are you at a cargo port?
Got it.
Got it? There we go. Good. I suppose before I get too carried away with this drill, I really should check how much cargo space we've got.
Well, that'd be why I can't withdraw any steel plate.
Because we don't have any?
We don't have any. Production. Steel plate. LB and RB. We don't have any iron ingots.
Are we completely out of iron?
By the looks of it,
Again.
yeah.
Right, I shall play with the refineries then, because I bet...
There's a fine
they're
line
processing
between
cold
grape juice and a glass of wine. I think that line is age,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Well, I was going to say, yeah, grape juice tastes nice.
Where's me? I'm gonna go drilling. Ooh! Ow!
You're going to go
Ow.
drilling.
Ow!
Did you just discover gravity, Tom?
I did. I did. Let's go this way.
I'm going to make this hole bigger and make a bigger drill.
useful. Wow, what did I hurt myself on?
Oh, that would have just been the floor. Nothing important. Literally just the floor would have been enough. Right. Back a little bit. Let's see if we can't get another drill on here. I have just noticed my jetpack fuel. Go. Let's not do what I did last week and end up in the bottom of the hole with no jump pack.
Yeah, don't do that. Although we do
It's
have
fine,
a handy route now.
We do. That's not a good sign.
What's that?
Yeah, that's a very bad sign.
Fuel low.
What's wrong?
I think we're about to have an ice shortage.
Oh.
Yep, the only ice we've got left is the 3k of it in your scout bike.
We had ice. We found loads of ice, didn't we?
Yep, we've got an ice GPS, we've just got to go and harvest some more of it. So let's get these 2 drills up and running quickly.
Okay.
So that they can be each to their own. Asmo. I am very much a mead and beer drinker, so I've never developed a taste for wine.
If I change the colour of that to being...
Have you found our ice?
Oh, what? I make that red. No. Yellow. Let's go yellow. Well, sort of yellow. Let change. Stay like that.
Should do. Give me construction components. Yeah, I would agree with you that wine is a very specific taste. One that I've never quite got. Though strangely I'm perfectly fine with mead, which I also find is a very specific taste.
I like both.
Yes, yeah.
Copious amounts.
Yes, between us we have finished many a bottle of mead.
Oh, yes. Do. Driving to the ice. Driving to the ice.
Look at that. I'm still getting the drill up and running, and Tom's off to get the ice.
What type of wine do you prefer, Asmo?
Not sure on that one, Asmo.
Oh shit! No! Go on, go!
I mean, I feel we probably handled it in a slightly more grown-up fashion than those sort of conversations are handled on the internet, so hats off to all of us involved on that particular one. My philosophy around here is you do you, as long as you're not trying to force it on someone else. Right, I have drills.
I'm not going up there.
I'm just going to trust Tom to go and...
Let's try this again. Go! Nope.
Yeah, I'm just going to trust Tom to go and sort our ice problem out for the minute.
I think I might have found a dead end. But I vaguely remember. Go on.
Did I put ice in the base? That would have been... There's 164 ice in the base. That is nothing. That's the little bit of ice that keeps Tom alive while he's in his fridge.
Right, I have to find an alternative route to get up there.
Right.
This is a Sauvignon Blanc drinker. Ah, that's what my granddad used to drink. Not so much
Yep,
anymore.
that is a fair point, Asmo. Right. Can I get 2 more drills on this drill head?
How are you still sliding?
Or...
The handbrake is
No,
on.
I think we just need to
Right.
punch this drill down.
Come on, little monkey, you can make up that hill. It's only a little hill. Come on. Come on. Ouch.
And we send it down again.
I have to find an alternative route to this ice.
You know what, Asmo? I will leave that to between you and Lady Artemis. I certainly will not be getting in the way of that particular conversation. In the nicest possible way, Tom is not my type.
Yes! I made it! I made it up the hill.
Should I worry that I've left you unsupervised to go and find ice?
No, I've only rolled it twice in 2 streams. Be fine.
Okay, right.
Supposedly Tom's screen. Tim. I'm not Tim. I'm Tom. I'm stupid. No, I'm not. Tom screens yesterday. I do actually. I'm more than happy for that. Asmo. You'll have plenty of fun together. I'm nearly to the ice.
Okay. Yes, I'm
Oh.
just going to get on building my drill.
Oh. No, this is what happened last time.
I'm
Come on.
just going to get
Come
on
Yeah,
building
no.
my drill.
Yes. Yes.
Chat.
I did it. I did it. Right.
There is a Tom. 3.27 kilometers that way.
I'm fine. Honestly, I'm fine. Right. Where's my drill? Bill?
Just that number there, chat. Just laugh with me.
I must
Anyway,
get
how's the drill
someone
going?
here.
Drill is pretty much at the bottom. Excellent.
Oh, I forgot about the weird textures on this.
Okay, how are we doing for stone? Cobalt's jumped to the front of the queue again.
I did ask it to make a load of steel plate. I don't know
Yep,
whether that worked.
I'm just checking.
But
How much steel plate do we have, computer? We have none. Well, have a good night, Asmo. Thank you for popping in. It's always nice to get a different face in chat. You are most welcome. You will find me soloing it on a Wednesday and myself and Tom here on Sundays. So if you ever fancy dropping by just to say hi, you are always welcome to.
yeah, night, Asmo. Sleep tight. You rest up. Asmo's got an early morning.
Oh, early mornings are never fun.
And Asmo, make sure you eat.
Yes, food is equally important.
Where's my whole con? There it is.
Right. Fingers crossed. There we can get another drill in. And another drill in. All of the drills. It's also entirely possible, chat, that I may be stealing most of those steel plates that Tom built for the drill.
Just put some more on the menu.
I intend to.
I am busy collecting ice. And bim, bim. You know this bot thing that keeps appearing in the top corner?
Oh, good bot.
Yeah. Is there a way to turn that off?
Yes, if you go into your options under game, there is good.bot hints. You can turn that off. Asmo, cookies are food as far as I'm concerned. That is a perfectly acceptable foodstuff.
Eat all the
I may
cookies.
even go and locate the bag of cookies I have in the cupboard at some point soon.
Turn it off. God. Thank God. Never tells me anything useful.
Yep. Yeah. Good bot is two lies in one, for it is neither good nor a particularly good bot.
Yeah.
Ah, 6 hours sleep is plenty. You know, as long as you're not operating heavy machinery or anything like that. You have gone suddenly quiet, Mr. Tom.
Oh, I'm humming to myself.
Oh, there you are.
I'm still here.
No, as in, your mic had actually gone quite quiet.
Oh, how was that? Is it better?
That is much better.
Oh no.
Have a good night, Asmo.
I've lost my
Actually,
hole.
something I was going to look at.
There it is.
Whilst Tom's trying to work out where his hole's gone,
Whee!
I'm going to order up some new tools for us, or try to. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, I discovered long ago when... Yeah, I'm a scout leader, so I discovered long ago at camp that if I have to, I can function on 45 minutes sleep. It is not pretty for anybody if I'm forced to do that. Not pretty at all. Yeah, so if you have an important job you need to do, then yes, I would recommend sleep. Okay. Set my drills back on and send them back down the hole again. Now, this is definitely not the most efficient way of building one of these drill heads. What I'm going to do is slowly make the hole big enough for the drill that I'm eventually going to build. And then from that point onwards, it's going to be far more efficient. This is very much a build it as I go, we'll make it pretty later type of build. How are our stone resources looking? Seem to be doing alright. Right. I am going to move or try to move it doesn't want to let me move the cobalt into that particular refinery. That's annoying. Oh well.
Ooh.
I'd really rather there wasn't 8 and a bit thousand stone in that refinery. It's not getting processed because we're processing cobalt. But hey ho.
How am I getting on?
So what I'll do is pull that out. And it will get spread around the system a bit.
13.4 thousand kilos?
Basically, keep going until your bike's full, because this time we've only got your bike.
Cool. I don't know how much my bike can carry, to be honest. I'll find out.
Oh, of course, we can't run the cargo script on this because we're on offline mode. Best thing you can do is just check your, get in your control seat and check your inventory every so often, and it will tell you how full your cargo containers are. Yeah, if you go to your inventory, your cargo containers will have a volume, so much of so many litres on each container. How many mediums have you got on that thing? Let me check mine. Cargo. You've got one container, so you can carry 16,800 litres.
What does that equate to? Okay, right. So that... The cockpit...
Found it?
The cockpit is full.
Right, you're full then if it's already putting stuff in the cockpit. Or at least you should be. Unless it's doing something very strange.
What is it doing? It's converting something into something.
They're converting kilograms into litres.
Just trying to find where. Okay, so my H2, my generator is basically full.
Yep. Cool, because that's the thing that's actually making the hydrogen and oxygen.
The cockpit is full.
Right.
But that seems to be all I've got. My hydrogen tanks have got nothing apparently.
Yeah, they won't store cargo.
Um,
The only thing that goes in their cargo is gas bottles for filling.
What else have I got? My survival kit has just got stone in it for some reason.
Because that's all it can have in it.
Okay. And I've got something called mass. That's part of my survival kit. I don't have an actual container by the looks of it, other than in the cockpit.
Oh, is that something you broke? And we didn't fix it? Have you still got your cargo port on the back of the vehicle?
That's what I was checking from.
So you should have that then. Should say medium cargo container.
I've got cockpit, survival kit, medium container.
Nearly fell down the hole.
Oh, medium cargo
That's it.
container 2. It's got no
That's
item
it.
at all.
Fair enough. That's the one you need to fill then.
But that wasn't there. I had to check that from the front.
Well, that's worrying, because that should be something you can check from anywhere, because the port you were accessing at the back is your medium cargo container.
Interesting. Oh,
Okay, chat, are we... Considering that I'm just jumping into this hole now, are we anyone fancy putting bets on how soon it is before I end up in the bottom of the hole? Right. Okay. So, drills on, piston extends.
if I put this stuff in through the front.
So, this is going to be more or less the final size of our drill.
Yeah, I put it in through the front. Let's put the ice in there.
Fair enough. That sounds like something else may be broken in your vehicle. We'll have to check that when you get back. Sounds like I need to give your bike a full MOT and service, Tom. quick check and see what our ingot situation is. So I'm not doing too bad on cobalt. Decent bit of silicon. Main one, as always, that we're running low on is the iron.
I don't need to bring back any stone, do I? There's no point in bringing back stone.
No, stone is perfectly acceptable.
Okay.
If you've got it, bring it. But ice is the important bit at this stage. There. Pull the drill back up.
Oh, no, it's... How bizarre. Right, the container's now appeared
Yep.
from the back, but it's at the very top. When it last checked, there wasn't anything at the top, it was just the cockpit, so it must have just glitched.
Fair enough. I mean, space engineers and glitching, that's fairly standard.
Yeah. Right, let's head him back towards Rock. Oh. There it is. Right. Go down here.
Are you having fun over there, Tom?
Oh, I'm just getting lost. It's dark down here. Even with the flashlight on.
Yeah, I can believe that. I can definitely believe that.
Oh, my energy's low apparently.
How are we doing resource-wise? We're keeping on top of it now. We are still not building up a lot of iron though. In fact, are we getting any? Oh yeah, it's just straight away eating it into the production queue.
Yep. Because the amount of steel plates that we've asked it to make.
Yep. Tidy the inventory up just a little bit so we can see exactly what we've ordered up. Right, oh, and let's turn that drill off so that I don't munch myself while I'm taking it apart. Right, did I see a better grinder built yet? 'Cause I did, we do have a better grinder, excellent. Ooh, oh, controls are all over the place tonight. Right. Better tools. Yay. Ow. Gravity. So I will add my ropey grinder and ropey drill to my ever-increasing supply of spare tools. Now have some slightly better ones. Right. Ow.
I think one of the things I might change about the design of this bike is make it so that that panel is easier to access.
Unfortunately, it's very difficult to do that.
Must
I have
be.
made it as easy to access as possible.
Can you not deposit things through the repair kit,
Inventory
the
full.
survival kit?
No, not through the little window. Oop. Nearly ground out the thing that I was standing on.
Inventory full.
In case anyone on stream is wondering, the reason I'm poking all of the drills bits into the back of my bike is that way we've always got the materials on hand to build the drills, so we don't have to worry about Tom accidentally using the resources for the drill bit when he's building stuff.
Which makes sense.
Which does indeed make sense. Not sure why, but apparently I had a drill still in my build queue, even though I'd finished building them all. Right, so what I'm going to do is get the next pistons ready to build. And start chewing on those parts. Now, at some point on one of my Wednesday creative streams, I'm going to go back and revisit my first ever Space Engineers world. The reason I bring that up is the key feature of the first Space Engineers world that I was in, and Rekar, if he's still in there, in the chat, was present for this, was the tunnel boring machine of doom that we punched basically into a mountain. And it got long enough that even with the inertial tensors on the pistons dropped almost an entire large grid block by the time you got to the other end of the tunnel.
Bloody hell.
Yes. It was a bit of a monster and started causing us some serious issues with voxels. As in, I was hosting the world, so it looked fine at my end, but the two players that were logging in and joining, because it was before Xbox had servers, sometimes when they first logged in, they didn't actually see the tunnel. They saw the mountainside before we started digging a hole in it.
Inventory full.
Because the voxels just didn't know what to do with the gigantic hole we'd made. I dropped some steel plate down the hole. Come.
Yeah. It is.
Right.
Very nearly filled up my bike.
Excellent.
Probably about 4 more trips.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. I am just extending the drill. So I'm hoping that by the time you're back, I've extended this enough. Okay. Let's keep an eye on the hydrogen. If I get stuck in that hole, I've got a problem. Go. Tiny little bit of ice I found in the base is just about keeping me going at this point.
I'm nearly there. Yeah.
It's alright. Right. Now, unfortunately, we have the ever so boring job of rebuilding the drill head.
Ooh,
In fact, no. No, we don't have the boring job of rebuilding the drill head.
I think the bike's actually struggling with the weight. Does weight make a difference to vehicles in this?
Yes.
Okay, because I just saw it sink
One-
in its suspension.
Yeah, that'll happen. Be very, very careful on your return journey.
I will be indeed.
Right then. Stream, we are about to invoke our almighty saviour, Lord Clang. We're getting a rotor in this place. I've had enough of grinding down my drill head to build it back up again.
Oh, no, not that way. It's the wrong hole. That one there.
Let's get fancy with this thing.
That is all I can put in there. So I grabbed the bits off the floor.
Oh, I'm out of steel plate. Dang it. Ah! That's the bottom of the hole. Okay, well let's just start grabbing the bits of some drills then.
Yep, I am maxed out. Excellent.
Right. Now, I am going to apologise to stream in advance. My controls are literally all over the place tonight because I was stupidly playing Fallout earlier, so my brain is still trying to use Fallout 4 controls to play Space Engineers. This goes about as well as you would expect it to. Ooh, speaking of going about as well as you would expect it to.
That's interesting.
Can't afford to mess this up. Alright. How goes the slow and steady journey?
No. No, 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 no.
That's not the sort of thing I want to hear when it's a slow and steady journey, Tom.
You just decided to spin.
Just decide. Okay.
I'm heading towards the point that I think is the correct one.
Okay.
Because if I'm, for some reason, Alright, all I have showing is the base and the ice where I just was.
That would do it.
And I know which one the ice is, but for some reason, although the base I changed to being orange, it's still coming up blue. Oh no, 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 no. Oh good. I think we might have just scored again. No,
Was there some random noise outside then?
it's just people getting excited.
Well, I haven't heard my neighbours going insane like they did for the first goal, so perhaps they're over it by now. Right, cleared inventory, pull parts.
See, it's not that I care about the football itself. What I care about is there are a lot of blokes out tonight who are getting very, very drunk. And
Yes.
if we don't win, they're going to be very upset and angry. So,
Yes.
drunk, upset, angry men does not mean good things.
Not, especially not when you're living as close to a pub as you are.
Yeah. No, I'm also thinking their
Um,
partners.
Well, yes. Agreed.
Gooey.
Definitely agreed. you returned? You have returned. And the bike's in one piece.
It is. It only spun
Excellent.
once.
Excellent.
And it's still moving.
Did you put the handbrake on?
I did, it was moving sideways.
Ah, it's just a little bit of gravity. It's all fine.
Right. Have I now got to manually empty everything? Backwards and forwards?
No, because don't forget our hydrogen supply is on the bikes. Isn't it?
It is.
We top up from the bikes.
Oh, okay.
What I need to do is steal some to put in my bike.
Oh, okay.
Because my bike is completely out.
Right, should I continue building?
You should continue building. We are almost there with the drill.
Oh, yeah. See what you did. I'm going to see. I'm going to have a look. Now that looks a bit more substantial than last time.
It's a little bit on the large side. It also includes a spinny. I remembered your request from last time of make it spin.
I do like spin.
So this has the capacity to spin.
Where is...
I haven't decided if I'm actually going to use that capacity to spin or if I'm just going to use it so that I don't have to rebuild the drill head every time by unplugging it.
Okay. I have withdrawn all of the steel plate that I can.
Excellent. Yeah. I have face planted the rock again. Let me check.
Uh-oh.
Okay, gas is building up again. Good, 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 good.
Uh-oh.
What's uh-oh, Tom? What's uh-oh? Come on.
I have just been kicked.
You have been kicked.
Yes.
So you have. Well, allow me to send you another invite. Invite sent. That's not a good sign, though. Considering how geographically close together we are. Oh, it crashed into dashboard.
Yeah, you
Ooh.
gotta keep me to dash.
Ah, that sounds like that's a space engineer's issue, not an internet issue.
Yeah.
That's space engineers didn't like something. Please try again later. You'll be fine. The reload usually sorts that. If not, I get to talk you through some Space Engineers bug fixing 101.
I'm back in.
Good, good, good. Right. Have a drill again. I have some drills. And we have some pistons. And the pistons need to be set to minus 0.05. Cool. That should do that.
Whee!
Now, oh, it's an advanced rotor, isn't it?
Why does sometimes it do that and other times it doesn't?
Why does some? What is the thing it's doing?
You know the cargo container
Whee!
that you put underneath that so it's quicker to get to?
Yes.
Whenever I go to that,
Yeah.
Sometimes it gives me just that container. Sometimes it gives me everything.
It depends on if it's the first time you've logged into the game and if you've right-clicked. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call clang.
Moment. It's stuck.
No, it's just not happy.
It's turning slowly.
Yeah, it's because we've got Spinny in here. Where is my lock? Where is my lock? Ah, there it is. Rotor lock on, off. Can't see for looking. So let's lock that, shall we?
I can't see
And
any
let's,
steel plate.
Let's turn that off.
Oh, 15, 16. Oh, it's taking forever to build steel plate. That's why.
Fair enough.
No point in withdrawing
Hey, look!
any of that at the moment.
It's not bouncing everywhere anymore. I've turned everything off. Right, no, the reason it was bouncing like a lunatic is I may have forgotten to make sure. Oh, thanks, Keen. Thanks for that glitch. Really needed that on this particular save.
What's that?
Right, chat. So, for everyone at home's benefit, there is a glitch since the latest DLC of Space Engineers, where sometimes when you load a world, you don't get the option to share inertia tensor, even though you're in experimental mode. Which means that piston drills are really damn dangerous. Tonight just got interesting.
Okay, so what's happened?
Right, basically what it means is this drill is going to rock around the clock as much as it likes tonight.
Okay.
That's just the drills causing that much wobble. And there is not a lot that we're going to be able to do about it. Do we have it on the advanced rotor as well? No, dear. Yeah, we've got the same problem on the advanced rotor. Yay!
So it's just not
Put
going
that
to
back
work.
to 0. Oh, no, it'll work, but it's going to look like it's ready to explode.
Ah.
It means that I'm going to have to be a lot more careful with how we use this piston drill.
Because it was fine before.
Yeah, it's because we don't have inertial tensor.
Right.
What this does mean, chat, is that I'm going to set this to reverse and stuff could go pop. So I'm going to make sure I'm watching it. Because if this does go bang, I'll be very disappointed if you guys all miss it. Oh, the other thing, Tom, now you're back, if you go into our inventory, you will find an upgraded welder, hopefully, but definitely a grinder and a drill. They'll have a little chevron symbol on them, which just means they're a little bit more power efficient. Work just a little bit faster.
Whereabouts is it in our inventory?
They'll be in the cargo. They might still be in the assembler. Yeah, so that piston, chat, has still got inertia tensor on it from last week. That piston hasn't. Can you spot the difference? So, what we're going to end up building here tonight, instead of building a piston drill, is we're going to build a doom snake.
Blue.
The drill will be blue, the grinder will be blue, in fact the welder should be as well, I think they're all colour matching.
I didn't see the welder yet.
Yeah, it may not have actually been able to build it yet. I did order it up, but it relies on us actually having the materials for it to build, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's still trying to... Oh no, it won't be able to build that. We can't process the silver yet. Forgot they needed silver. Another reason to get the big refinery on at some point. We're building up a backlog of stone though. That's good.
Because I can't do anything else at the moment until I get steel. I am going back to drilling.
Okay. I mean, it should be. Let's get those out of here now. It is building steel. You've got a couple of hundred steel plates in the system.
Yeah, that's gonna do like 2 blocks.
Okay.
Because unless you can very easily change all of it to light armor. But for some reason there's a big mix of heavy armor and light armor.
Not easily, not without going back into the blueprint mode in creative and doing it that way.
Yeah.
Let's see what our refineries are doing. They're churning away alright.
No, Johnny.
No, Recla, have a fun one. I will see you for games night on Tuesday, hopefully. Alright. Have a look at our pistons. How are we doing with those? Hey, we're at full extension. Pull those back up. Oh, actually no, let's not pull those back up.
Is there a way to increase battery?
Build another one.
Well, personal batteries.
Oh, personal battery. Can we make power kits in this? I can never remember.
Because
we
I
only
noticed
have
my
5
batteries
power
go down a lot
kits.
quicker.
Yeah, it's a mix between. No, I don't think we can build power kits. I think we have to buy power kits
Why?
from the trade stations.
Oh, the thing that we're
The thing we never quite managed. The thing we never quite managed to get to.
Excuse me.
Right. Now for the fun to begin. How are we looking down here? Looking alright. We might be able to get away with this. I will not be able to get away with this with 40, 39, 38. Yeah, hydrogen time. So, what I'm going to attempt, chat, and this may or may not work, we'll find out in a second, is I'm going to detach that rotor head down there. So that... where's our... detach, there we go. We detach on that one, we attach on that one. So, we've now dropped our drill head down the hole.
Oh, you've just fallen down the hole.
No, I flew down the hole.
Oh, okay.
So, the idea now is rather than having to worry about grinding all the drills down and welding them back on, all you do is grind off that rotor, which I'm going to actually dump, or try and... Oh, is it not going to let me dump it into the drills? Dang it. So basically what you do is you you grind the rotor off, retract the pistons back up the hole, build some new ones, stick a rotor on the end of it, lower it down the hole and attach it back on.
Is that socket thing?
Yes. This is about to get what you would call a little bit interesting. Because trying to do this with inertial tensor, not an option, could get a bit fun.
I'm just going to grab these bits of stone then that I've left here for a second. Deposit them and I'm going to watch. Or are you a bit far away from that in a second?
Well, I've got to pull the drills back up, or the pistons back up, which is what's just happening. I've just put some more pistons on to build.
Yep.
I'm just topping my hydrogen up and dumping the parts for the rotor so we don't lose it. And I will be sure to call you because I've got to build those pistons again.
Oh,
so
okay.
once I'm ready to attempt attaching this, I will make sure I call you, because to be honest, I'm going to need your help lining it up anyway. I'm going to need that second pair of eyes.
No worries. I'm making myself a nice little cave over here.
Excellent.
I can move in. Ironically enough, this mine's so much better than Minecraft does.
It is a little ironic.
I think it's just because you're actually mining out more natural looking shapes as opposed to everything in blocks.
It's voxel rather than block, so it will be a little bit better for that. So we need an advanced rotor and an advanced rotor part. No, we don't need the advanced rotor part, we just need the advanced rotor. And I'm going to grab some hydrogen, because going splat is not fun. Well, it's probably fun for you guys watching, but it ain't fun for me. Whee! So jump down the hole again. So what we do is we get rid of the rotor part that it gives us, because we don't need that, we've already got one of those. We put that on. Right, Mr. Tom.
Yep.
It's time for surgery.
Okay, come in. Just depositing. Done. Okay, where do I need to be?
Right, you need to be down the hole. Unfortunately.
Okay, I'm down here.
Because what we're going to need to do is I'm going to slowly advance the pistons down the hole.
Okie
Now,
dokie.
when we get close, you're going to have to let me know that we're close, because then I need to hit the attach button to reattach that piston head.
Is it magnetic?
No.
Okay, so you basically need to be in contact with it.
It needs to be sort of overlapping.
Right, okay.
It doesn't have to be perfectly lined up. Hopefully it's extending down the hole at the moment.
It is coming down slowly but surely.
In that case, I'd better get back in my seat.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum. It's coming. It's getting closer.
Cool. Let me know when we're close, and I'll turn the pistons on and come and have a quick look to see how explosive this could potentially be.
I'm not sure whether it's actually going to hit it. I know it should do.
It will hit
but
it, because we've added 2 pistons of length, and I'm only extending the 2 pistons that dug that hole in the first place. So we should hit it.
No, as in it doesn't look like it's quite lined up. Well, it could just be me. We'll find out in a second.
We will see. There's a
it's
certain
nearly
amount of play we get, so
Oh! Don't turn those drills on, please. Fell off.
I can't, they're not attached. Alright, let me know when we're close.
You need them to overlap, or...
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, you're very nearly there.
Okay.
Okay, nearly. And
Turned the pistons off, so I'm going to have a quick look.
you've got about 2 foot.
Oh yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. This is going to be a moment where I wish I had an easy way of getting Tom's POV on this. Right. Let me know. Let me know when we've got an overlap.
And stop! 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 You're fine. You are overlapped.
Right. Is that connecting?
Maybe. What does it do when it connects?
It will jump up so that it's properly attached to the rotor.
Oh, no. No, it's still
Right.
in overlap stage. Oh, shit. Yep. Ooh. Oh.
There we go.
Phew, it knocked me off.
And that, chat, is why you normally do this with share inertia tensor on.
Bloody hell.
Because then you don't have this doom noodle.
Right, okay. Yeah, it
You're all
threw
good
me
now,
off.
Tom.
Threw me down
You
the
can
side.
escape the hole now.
Okey-dokey.
You can escape the hole now. We are now all connected up again.
Ooh, that way.
But that is much easier than having to grind down that drill head every time.
Yeah.
Rebuild it. Right, I'll let
see
the
from
drills
there.
go on. So drills are now on. Pistons are continuing to extend again, because we're going to get a little bit of free length before we have to turn the 2 new pistons on. So we should be getting some more resources again. Yay!
Dum-de-dum-dum.
Refineries are doing well.
How's our energy? Are we all good for energy now? With our wind turbines?
Oh, I know what we are having a problem with.
Yes.
Storage.
Storage? Oh.
Yep. As in nowhere to put stuff.
I mean, I can help by taking
So-
out some steel plates.
No. We are well past that point, Tom. Unfortunately, we are at the point where drastic measures are needed. It's time to build a large storage container on the base. Fortunately, I've got just the place to put it. Do. Come on. Nearly done. There we are. Right, large storage container built. I'm making good use of the hole we dug in the mountain.
Oh, okay. Well, the one
And
I've
it's
just been in.
instantly got 183k of stone in it. So yeah, we should be good for stone for a little while. Now, how are we doing on processing the resources? We've only got 5 basic refineries going. I think... that's a problem. That's a spider.
No! I've got no ammo.
Nope, neither of us have. Because we still haven't found dang magnesium.
I've got an improved grinder.
Yes, while he's trying to kill me, see if you can kill him.
Yeah, he's run away. For a second.
Yep, he's now glitched into the ground under my bike.
Awesome.
So
Yep,
as long as he
moved.
stays there, I'm happy to leave him there.
Yep.
Great, we need to find some magnesium. Right. Considering that fun... I heard you were skittering, Mr. Spider. Play nice. Right.
Bum 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 bum.
I'm going to do something that I've been trying to avoid doing, which is building a small vehicle so that we can get a resource scout going, because I am sick and tired of not being able to do something about those spiders.
What are you going to do?
I am basically going to build the most basic of basic scouty vehicles using the least amount of materials I can manage,
Yep.
just to try and find us some magnesium. So this is literally going to be 4 wheels with an ore detector in the middle, a cockpit on the front, and a battery.
Fair enough. Will it have a passenger seat?
Possibly, but I was more thinking that one of us drives this, one of us drives the scout bike, or that carries on building stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, the thing's not producing any more steel at the moment, and I need...
Have you told it to?
I didn't... Yeah, I suppose it would run out eventually, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you have to keep ordering stuff up. It isn't smart enough to just build what you need.
Okay. I want...
And with the
apparently
amount
it
of...
is.
I've just ordered some, because I'm building this.
Where does it tell you how many it's got to make?
If you go to production...
Oh, I see, it's running down. Why wouldn't it... LB, hold LB and RB...
That'll make 1,000.
It's not doing anything.
And then hit A.
I have to hit A as well. Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
I've got it making 7,000 at the moment, so...
Well, that should keep us going for a little while. Have a battery. That's a really bad place to put a battery. Guarantees that the first thing that hits the floor, if anything goes wrong, will be your battery.
I won't be able to transport very much stuff on my bike at the moment because it's basically full up with ice.
Yes, but mine is empty.
Okay, can I drive your one?
Should be able to.
Apparently so. Cool. That's fine then.
I have set it up so we can both drive both vehicles.
Nope, that's fine. I didn't think I could.
No, I set them on shared.
While you're building, I will go drilling.
Yes. This shouldn't take a huge amount of time. Get a little scooter up and running. I mean, if I was being, you know, properly worrying about efficiency with this thing, I'd give it wings instead of wheels. Right, what's on my build planner so far? Let's clear those out. What we actually want is that first, then that, then that. Yeah, if we wanted this to be a nice efficient scout, then we would definitely not be making it with wheels.
Oh, I saw when I was playing on the Earth-like world map
Yep.
to have a bit of a play. They have
Yes.
a flyer on there which has got the drills at the front.
Yep.
I was like, I want one of those. That looks quite fun.
We will be building flying drilling ships. Do not worry. That is a thing that will happen. Land on your vehicle, Matt. Don't fall off of it. Right.
Right, are you alright for 5-10 minutes while I just pop off for a sec?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Go for it.
Cool. I want to
For those that are watching that are wondering, we are going a tad longer than normal tonight, because myself and Tom are both lucky enough to not have work tomorrow for a change. So we will probably be going for at least half an hour, if not an hour longer than usual. We're just going to see how long we go for. Oh, Tom. I'm going to put his girders to the back of the queue. Put his girders and steel plates to the back of the queue. Go. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Okay, question for the chat, whilst I don't have a Tom to tell me not to. Do we put atmospheric thrust? No, let's not put atmospheric thrusters on this. If we put atmospherics, we've got to find a way of charging it, and it's going to go in badly. We'll save first flight for once we've got the monster drilling rig up and running, and we can easily afford the resources. Actually, I'm going to make that fly, but... There we go, right. I could actually put a cargo container on here, but we'll see how this goes. This is going to be horrifically underpowered as it is, so, you know. Okay. Solar panel is up and running. Battery is up and running. Battery is straight away going on recharge. So I want that built. Excellent. Now going to want our ore detector and our antenna. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And that's my build planner more or less full. So let's put all of that into production. Let's start building stuff. Is that up and running? Almost up and running. Now for anyone that's wondering, don't worry, I will weld up all of the armour blocks that are under there as well. I'm not that crazy. Well, most of the time. Top up of the hydrogens. So, while I'm running backwards and forwards building this thing, anyone got a fun suggestion for names for this? Let's see if we can get someone to give us some suggestions. You're gonna let me weld it from down here? Of course you're not. That one up there. There, and we're out of resources. Cool. Oh, we're back to the mountain of steel plates again. Wonderful. Move those back down the order as well, because we've got our ore detector. Right. Welcome to Inventory Management Simulator, otherwise known as Space Engineers. Go. Backwards and forwards. In theory, that should be everything for now. Right, let's get that wheel added. Can? Which we can't. Come on. this out a bit. Hope that's enough room. Probably isn't. But we'll see what we can get away with. If not, I'll just have... Hey, there we go. One wheel. Sorted.
Fuel low.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Your
Ow!
health is critical.
I may have forgotten that there was a spider glitched into the front of my bike. This is a poor thing to forget. Bad spidder. Well, I needed to top my health up anyway. Right. Do, 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 do. There we are, right.
I'm back.
Excellent.
Right. I'll turn you back down. But not muted.
There we go, right. This is almost ready to go.
Oh, excuse me.
I managed to get my fourth wheel back on.
Hey!
I completely forgot there was a glitched spider under the front suspension of my bike, so nearly got eaten.
Is the spider gone?
No.
Oh, okay.
I reference our lack of magnesium.
I may have to move your bike before you finish building this thing. Because I think at the moment it's going to land on your bike. Only slightly.
There is a slight possibility that that might be the case.
But I'll move it once it's done.
Yes.
So that we don't have to worry
Because
about
then
the
we're
spider.
both in a vehicle.
Yeah. Have you built your thing on a landing foot?
Yes.
I like that idea. So that when you get in it, you take the landing foot off and then it drops. No?
Well, you get in it, you turn the handbrake on, then you grind the landing foot away.
Oh, is the landing foot not retractable?
No.
Oh.
No, it is a fixed block.
Oh, okay. Can you get retractable landing feet?
Yeah, it's called you put it on a piston.
Oh, okay. And of course you can't extend the piston.
Damn it, can't move. Have to fly.
I don't think I've got anything on me that can help.
No, we are pretty much there. We are pretty much there. Right. Handbrake is on.
Hang on. Because I'm going to need to move the car, aren't I? The car? The
Yes,
bike.
there is also the problem that someone's going to have to grind that landing foot out.
Right, okay. If I just... do
Should be
that.
alright. And then I'll get the landing gear out the way.
And the spider's
Because the
come out.
cockpit Yeah, because the cockpit helpfully drops in front of my face when the vehicle drops down the hole. Right.
Haha.
Let's get a wheels group set up. Oh, this is going to get fun. Right. Strength. Let's have a bit more strength. Get the blooming air shock off. Let's crank the height up. There we go.
I can't remember how to zoom in and out.
Hold left and right bumper at the same time and move the right joystick, I think it is.
There we go. That's better.
Okay. Ore detector needs to be maximum range. There we go. Antenna, yeah, 5k is plenty of distance for the antenna. Okay,
Food. Thank you. Ooh, I'm rolling off. Let's put my handbrake back on. Can you come off my leg, please, newbie? Thank you. Oh.
okay, so I've got that one.
Ugh.
Does that mean it's that one? No, of course I did my wheels back to front. Of course I did.
Is there any other way?
No, what I meant is I placed the right wheels in one order and the left wheels in a completely different one. So when I was trying to turn the steering off on one side, it was fine, but when I tried to turn it off on the other, it was completely the wrong way around.
Oh, you're moving.
Woohoo! Yeah, that's not fun to drive.
Is it not?
No, that's gonna flip.
Why, what's wrong with it?
When you put the brakes on... Oh, hello, Mr. Spider.
Your health is low.
Right.
Fuel low.
I'm just sitting here healing. Don't mind me. Is he still trying to get me, or has he dived back under the ground? Or is he chasing you now?
Well, I'm sitting in the other bike.
Oh, okay then. Where is he? That concerns me that I don't know where the spider's gone.
I can't see it.
Oh! I know where he is.
Oh, there he is. Buried himself.
Yep. Would you awfully mind coming up and sticking a grinder in his face whilst I'm running around like a lunatic?
Yep.
Low health.
Come here, you. Come on.
Your health is critical.
Ow. Ow. I'm about to... Hey! We killed him! What goodies did he have for us? 420 steel plate.
How did he get all that steel plate?
He was eating it off of our vehicles.
Bastard.
Yes, spiders in this eat vehicles.
I've lost the other bike.
That's a problem, because the one you've lost is your one. You should know where you parked that.
No, I took the one. I was in the one that I was in your one that you nearly landed on.
Right, oh okay. So you've driven it off somewhere.
There it is. It was just camouflaged.
Yeah. It's because the antenna's off on mine to save battery power.
Why can't I get in? Oh, now I can. Right.
Yeah, we'll put another battery on it. And we will put
Oh no.
a cargo container on it. Oh, that's sounding crunchy. What's on the menu tonight then, Tom? Come on, make me jealous.
Chicken pie. Chicken
Very nice.
pie, and I have like the potato slices. Oh.
Oh, very nice indeed. Right.
I warn you
So,
now.
to make this thing less likely to fall over. Yep.
I'm okay for a little while longer, but I've just had the warning coming up saying that my batteries are getting low and my controller.
Oh dear.
I'm not sure any more
And I'm
double A's are.
guessing... Oh dear. And I'm guessing you don't happen to have a cable nearby.
Not one that will reach the Xbox from where I am.
Fair enough. And I'm assuming the good lady Artemis is not able to assist at this moment.
I'm not sure. I'll ask her in a minute. I'm alright for the pipe.
Fair enough. Cool. Right. Well, all we really need to do is get this little extra bit of the dune buggy welded up. And we should be good to go again. And, you know, we might as well embrace the dune buggy look. Giving it even more of a spiky sail.
I like its sail.
Yeah, it's a sail mostly made out of solar panel.
Yeah.
Right then. All of that. Like that. Yep, your massive stock of steel plates is right at the front of the queue again, so I move it to the bottom. Ooh, have we actually run out of cobalt? Or is it time to push the drills down again? Ah, I believe it may be time to push the drills down again. Speed of 0.5. Oh no, that's no, there should be another 0 in that.
Fuel low.
Uh-oh.
Fuel
No!
What have you done?
I may have gone splat at the bottom of the drill. It's all fine. I'll be back in a moment.
I just saw on the stream.
That, chat, is why you always check your hydrogen before you go into a menu.
Ooh, come back by. Now just watching you on your stream.
Fair enough. Right, okay. Drill is back up and running again. We are now building up a surplus of stone again.
Yay!
Right. What have I got in my inventory? Oh, right, stuff for cargo containers. Bunch of tubes and stuff. You are being very random as to what order you give me the stuff from the build planner. Very random indeed. Jump in the bike, refill my hydrogen.
So,
Now,
as an idea,
yeah.
if you built a series of horizontal pistons,
Yes.
and at the end of it you built something to attach a vertical piston,
Yep.
would you be able to, like, drill downwards, bring it back up, extend, drill downwards?
Yes. Absolutely.
Awesome. So I'm guessing that would...
You can.
Go on.
You can even put that entire contraption on a rotor
Mhm.
and make it sweep left and right at the same time.
No, that would be a good idea.
That one recharge as so it doesn't accidentally drain.
I've confused Anubis.
How have you confused the cat this time?
I've put my bowl next to him, so he can
Right.
take the gravy, because I'm a nice
Yep.
person like that. But he's not
Fair
used
enough.
to me giving him the bowl.
Oh, so he's not quite sure what to do with it.
Yeah. He is just
Fair
sitting there
enough.
purring at it.
So he's on the, I like the smell of this.
Yeah. Is this a trick? What you after?
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, we have made a solar-powered vehicle just in time for it to be nighttime.
Yeah. No, it's turning to daytime, I think.
It will be soon, yeah. Okay, so I need that, and that. Yeah, with 6 wheels, this is going to be a lot more stable. I've also been able to sneak a cargo container on here.
Whee! He's got the message.
You put about 5,000 steel plates on, didn't you?
7.
Ah, cool, because there's only 3,500 left for it to build.
Cool.
And that's with the ones that I've taken out to build the buggy.
Ugh.
Because I was nice, I have queued up the plates that I've used to put them back into the storage.
That's alright. To be honest with you, 7,000 probably isn't going to be enough anyway.
Oh, no, not by a long shot. Not by a long shot.
Oh my god, they won't stop.
What's that?
Oh, here is me, England, the whole time.
Which I'm going to assume probably means that we won.
No, not yet, we haven't. It's 1-1.
Have we not yet?
1-1, I believe we're
Okay.
in extra time.
Whee! Right, let's turn that down. Steering sign power probably go down a little bit. Not quite that much oomph. I need to set up a group of batteries. That's not how batteries are spelt, Matt. Ugh. I'm getting terrible at this talking to myself malarkey as well. Right. Okay, we have cargo. We have solar panels that aren't quite working yet. We have a day of power just sitting here with the brakes on. It doesn't try and stand on its nose when I put the handbrake on.
Whee!
Right, let's ore detector, let's have an on-off for that. Let me make sure I've got a full tank of hydrogen before we go anywhere. Sit still, please. Thank you. Because you are our supply of hydrogen. In fact, that's not the bike you want to take now, because I've got a massive cargo container on that. You want to take your one that's full of ice.
Yep.
I have also realised that if we ever run out of hydrogen, we've got no way of getting back onto that vehicle I've just built.
Well, I got plenty on mine, so if you do run out,
Oh no, I've no doubt of that. What I'm doing is I am stashing some steel plate in the cargo container.
okay. Oh, in case we need to.
Because it means if... Yeah, in case we need to build scaffolding or something. Incidentally, if we flip this over, this thing is probably a write-off.
Yeah.
Okay, now, this is going to be an interesting challenge trying to find magnesium. I've been told that where you want to look for is dry riverbed type areas.
Right.
So I'm thinking off to our left, you know, the valley we went down on our last little escapade.
Yes.
Off this way.
Okay.
Oh lord, I've just realised something else. I'm not going to change it, but this doesn't have a gyro on it.
Okay.
Which means that I can't actually control this in the air.
Oh, fantastic.
So I'm going to have to be super duper careful driving this thing over terrain.
Okay. I'm on your 6, I'll just be your spotter.
Yeah, that's cool. You are mainly here as extra eyes, because half the time I'm driving, it's going to give me the point after I've driven past it. It should be broadcasting any ore that we find. Oh, thank you, Artemis. I will try not to crash. Welcome to chat. We're looking for magnesium. If anyone spots magnesium that neither of us spot, please yell.
Iron.
Yep.
Lots of iron.
How does this do off? Oh, it doesn't do too badly off-road. I mean, it is 90% wheel, so, you know, I'd kind of hope it does alright off-road. Get a bit of speed up. Now that's cobalt that we wouldn't have picked up necessarily that quickly last time, so that's a good sign.
Cool.
What does this little ore patch have? Some more irons. Ron is a very popular person around here.
Yeah.
Ah, drawing again. I shall look forward to seeing another work of art from your good self then, Artemis. Is this drawing for pleasure or drawing for work? Or a bit of both?
This is what I think it is. I believe it was a bit of both.
Some more irons. Okay. Note to self, this vehicle is not quite as stopping.
I narrowly missed you then.
Yeah, well, I didn't have much choice on that one.
What happened?
I done a goof, it's all good.
What did you do?
I only took one of the batteries off recharge.
Right.
So I ran out of go juice.
Oh, okay.
But I only had one battery on, and the other one was sucking power out of the other battery. Oh, an emote. Oh, very nice. I shall look forward to seeing that on your channel at some point then. Right, this to me looks like a sort of dry rivery bed type bit.
There's a bit. There's an ore there, it's not just iron. Carefully.
Whee!
Whoosh. Oh. Why?
Span it around again.
Oh, I know what it is. I know
What
why
is it?
it happens. Oh, I flipped it, by the way.
Oh.
It's because the controls are around the wrong way, Mr. Chin.
How are the controls around the wrong way?
Because when you're in the air and you're using a joystick, the way round that it is not the way round that it should be. It's upside down. And that's why I keep on flipping it, because I keep pulling back on the stick to bring the nose up. And of course all it's doing is pushing the nose down because the controls are around the wrong way.
I mean, the good news is your battery survived this time.
I think I saw something go pop.
You've lost a fuel tank
Oh, okay.
and your antenna
Okay.
again.
The bits that
Your
stick out.
battery is intact. Guess what?
Piston time.
Yep, piston time. Do you want to have a go at one more piston this time? Or do you want me to play?
Nah, you do. You'll be a little quicker. I'll tell you what I will do that might help though.
What's that?
Is I'm going to drill out the floor over here to give it a bit of a ramp.
I mean, that's tipped it a reasonable way over already. You do realise all you're doing is putting it in a hole now.
Yeah, but if you put the pistons on, it should push itself the other way around. A bit easier because
Well,
it's already lower.
I've just extended. No, you haven't seen how deep in the hole you've put this thing.
Oh, it's fallen a long way.
Yeah. This is well and truly in the hole now.
Right.
Well and truly.
I keep going on here then. And then it won't be in a hole anymore.
Okay, I think that just lives there now. Right. Stop digging for a second. Silly game, let me access that control panel. Fine. Yeah, must be that piston. Is that extending any of the pistons?
Not at the moment, it's not. Ah, that one again? I think... Yes, you're going.
No, I got the one I was after. Oy vey, right. You have made an interesting challenge here, Mr. Tom.
Oh, I just saw Artemis's comment. She's been very mean.
I'm staying out of that one.
It's
I'm
not
definitely
my fault the
staying out of that
controls are around the wrong way. In fact, I'm going to do something about that while you're...
All I'm going to say, Artemis, is this is the second time he's flipped this thing in exactly the same spot, pretty much.
It's the Y-axis. I'm not on mouse. Why are you telling me invert mouse axis? Right.
Right, so that's that piston. Which is this piston? That's piston 23. Okay. Because that's a sensible naming system. Right, so by default it's that one.
Interesting.
Right, okay.
So why?
That little bit.
So I did have it selected for the inverted y-axis when I'm
Right.
flying or in jetpack. Yeah,
Yep.
when I was in that vehicle, it didn't.
It wasn't. Right.
Oh, it's going.
Yep, we're getting closer.
Could just drive into it.
That's a good way to break it.
Oh yeah, gently drive into it to push it.
There is no gentle with a rover that size versus a rover this size. It's just not a thing.
It should just fall. I don't understand why it's not falling. There's no way that is balanced.
It's not falling because this thing is hilariously difficult to flip over normally. Are we actually going to drill game? Thank you.
Oh. It's going. It's going.
Yeah. Yep. I found what was blocking it.
Right. Hang on. Where is it? Oh, behind you. Hang on. Drill, damn you.
Oh, don't worry, it's out.
Is it? Doesn't look out.
It will be. It's out.
See, my hole worked. Ish.
Yeah, we'll go with worked. We'll go with worked. Yeah.
It took distinctly less time than it did last time.
True. I will also comment that I may have been slightly less careful with how I was using the pistons than last time.
How could you be more or less careful?
As in, I was going for slightly riskier approaches to how I was using said pistons.
Oh, okay.
Also, you appear to be missing a slot in the side of your vehicle for a piston.
I don't know.
Unless I'm thinking that the piston's in a... oh, yeah, I'm thinking it's in a different place than it should be. Ignore me.
Okay.
I'm having a moment. I had actually been better about hiding the piston in the side of the vehicle than I thought I had.
Excuse me.
I had forgotten that the front piston is actually reasonably well lined up with the front of the vehicle.
Ah, okay.
Oh, one of us is going to drive into that hole later.
Ah, it's not that bad a hole.
Hey, on the plus side, my vehicle's now started charging.
Hey! See, there's a reason for everything.
Death to trees. Right. I'm actually thinking we should almost have left a GPS for big hole in ground. Well, there's some nickel.
More iron?
Yep. Ooh, some ice. Let's stop here for a second. Where the heck is that? Okay.
That's a long way down.
Let's mark that. Because that is pretty close.
Oh no.
That's useful to have. Right.
Well, it's going into
So
penalties.
So we are finding stuff that we weren't finding beforehand. That's good news. Bad news is we still haven't found magnesium.
Oh,
There's
what is
some
that?
more
Is that iron?
irons.
Yeah, of course it is.
Nickel and cobalt. It's alright, actually, you get to test what his flying license is going to be, because I'm going to give him a flying vehicle in this at some point soon. I've just seen your comment about flying lessons.
Silver!
Yep. Funnily enough, I think this is actually the silver deposit that we've got GPS'd. Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. I turned
So
on
I
mine off,
remembered
didn't
that I remembered that our silver deposit was out near something that looked like a dry riverbed, so that's what I've been aiming for.
Okay. Oh!
However, I have just spotted a little oasis, which means ice,
Ice, ice, ice, ice, ice, ice, ice.
and usually something else, and we get
Cobalt.
which we do actually need some of. Stopping.
So I was off to one side anyway.
Yeah, probably for the best with the size of this thing, because trust me, you're going to get more damage than I will.
I was trying to figure out whether I could drive underneath you.
Not quite, but close. Okay, that's that one marked up. I keep trying to drive this thing like the bike, and it doesn't. Though, for a vehicle I threw together in a couple of minutes, it's not doing too badly.
That's better, it's fixed it now. Right, I should have fixed the flipping problem.
Excellent, that's what we like to hear.
Quick nose up here quickly.
Yep. Well, you can get into smaller places than I can with this thing. I may have to build this thing a plug socket so we can park it in the bases and charge it up that way.
Is it not charging quick enough?
Oh, it will, but it will be faster if we can plug it into the wind farm at base.
Okay, there's... Excuse me. There's nothing in there.
Okay.
Oh yes, now I've sorted out the controls in this thing. Whee! Other than spinning it like mad, but...
Silicon and iron.
the air control... is a lot better. You know what this thing
Good.
could do with?
What's that?
A couple of boosters.
There are actually the points for it. But where you put them, you would have broken them off about 3 times by now.
Only because I kept on flipping it because the controls were running wrong.
Yes, that.
But I fixed that now,
well-
and I've got a lot more control over it.
That's not a bad spot. Silicon, iron, and cobalt.
Cool.
Unfortunately, still no magnesium. Grr.
I think we
All
just
we
won.
want is to make some bullets.
Sorry, Matt. I'm just checking.
What's up?
I think we just won.
Ah, I'm surprised I haven't heard anything from the neighbours then. Oh, Tom,
Yes.
I just saw it.
No, I don't think we did win. I think we may have scored a penalty.
Forget that.
Have you got magnesium?
I think it's inside that hill I've just driven round.
Yeah. It's definitely inside that hill.
Okay, this is the closest point I've managed to get to it. So we will park here, because the solar panels are on. Let's have a look at the batteries. Are they fully recharging? Good. So right, the batteries are charging in that position. Magnesium! They were not joking when they said that magnesium was deep and difficult to find on this planet.
Oh, how do I get to the big container?
You should be able to just stand under the vehicle.
Yeah, I just found it.
And the tunnel I've dug right next to the big vehicle leads to the magnesium.
Oh, I was nearly there. I just ran out of space.
I wasn't collecting stone on my way.
Oh, I wasn't sure how far it was going to go.
Inventory full.
I'm coming down your hole.
Cool. There's some stuff on the floor. Yes, we can finally fight back.
How far does magnesium go?
Just keep drilling.
No, like with manufacturing.
It's not terrible, but we're still going to want to get a decent 2 or 3 inventories minimum each. Now we know where it is though, we can go and get it easily.
Inventory full.
In fact, I am going to GPS it. Hey! Because yeah, we've already got 14k worth of magnesium in the vehicle.
Cool. Oh, excuse me.
What I have just
Inventory
realised
full.
is we now have the perfect vehicle to go alongside your big mining rig once we've got a survival kit on the mining rig.
Yeah.
Because this can go out and scout the ore deposits. And
Yeah, it's gonna be like
pathfind for your big rig.
It's going to be like a scout vehicle in comparison to my one.
Yep. But I think that's probably a good thing considering the size of your one.
I'm having a bit of a play around with my on the creative map.
Oh,
It's,
right.
just to see what it's like. And it is, I mean, it has its flaws. Like, we
Yeah.
need to redo the way that tool works.
Yeah. Judging by the noises I'm hearing through my wall, I think we've either won or lost.
Well, I kept on
Makes
hearing
sense.
them cheering, and I knew they were on penalties.
I've just heard much banging of walls and stamping of feet, so...
Inventory full.
Oh dear.
Sounding more like a loss than a win then.
It's close.
Fair enough. Right, I'm thinking one more inventory each, so whatever you've got, I'll grab another inventory and then we'll head back.
Cool. I was full.
Cool.
Another big old cheer.
Yep. The good thing is this magnesium is far enough away from our base that it will eventually start respawning and regenerating.
With it. Well, that's
Yep.
useful.
Yeah, the voxel regeneration in this game is based on distance from powered and playered grids.
Oh, okay. So so as long as if we don't build anything here.
Yeah, it's basically to stop people building mining facilities on top of a never-ending supply of resources.
Yeah.
So, right. There's your bike, because I need hydrogens.
I just got hurt by floor.
Yeah, that happens occasionally. It's microscopic lumps of voxel. What are we up to? 41k of magnesium. I think that's good.
I'm just grabbing the rest of what was on the floor.
Cool. Yeah, we'll call that good, and we'll head back to base. And we can actually start making bullets.
Whee! Cool.
Yeah, there is no way we'd have ever found that with the scout bikes.
No.
Right, what are our batteries saying? Hey, we're still getting a little bit of power. Right. Oh, excuse me. Right. You're going to have to lead out, because if I reverse at the minute, I'm going to run you over.
Oh dear.
You checking the football again?
Yep. We lost.
Did we?
Yep.
Oh well. I mean, is anyone actually surprised?
No. Ooh. What on earth happened there? It just took off.
No idea. It looks a bit weird on my screen.
Yeah.
Have you got the respawn point GPS up?
Yeah.
Cool. Now I've got to try not to run you over. As we're going, if you pick up any cobalt that is close to the surface, so not 80 metres down like that one we just drove over, we could stand to pick up a little bit of it, because we are actually going through a fair bit with those heavy armour blocks.
Okay.
It's not a desperate concern, but it's something we need to think about.
Why are they using cobalt? Is it the steel mesh?
It's the metal grids,
The
yeah.
metal grids. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
you only need the metal grids to get to 100%,
I know you do.
which I haven't been
I am
building
aware.
to 100%. So I've just been using
Awesome,
the steel
in which
plates.
case, In which case we don't need to worry as much then, because it means we only need them for building functional blocks.
Yeah.
So we won't worry about collecting it on this run. Let's just get back with our magnesium.
Yeah. Which is infinitely more important at the moment.
Yes, because now we can actually think about building rifles.
Yeah.
We have 3 choices for rifles. No, 4 choices for rifles, though I'm pretty sure we don't have parts for the fanciest one. There is a standard rifle, which is a semi-auto rifle. There is a light machine gun style automatic rifle with a big 50 round box. And there is a precision rifle, which is sort of a DMR, but it doesn't have a proper scope. But it only has an 8 round magazine.
So it's a non-scoped DMR.
Oh, you are kidding me.
What's that? What? You ran out of
I
battery?
am sitting on top of... No, I am sitting on top of a magnesium deposit.
I couldn't see that when I drove over it.
No, because it's 71 metres down. We must have driven over this at least 2 or 3 times on our previous scouting trip. Oh well, we've got a second source of magnesium. I have GPS'd it.
Cool.
Oh,
There's
don't change
very
the message,
angry people
dears.
out there.
I can well imagine. And I'm sure there'll be something in the news about how it's some sort of dodgy decision or someone's fault or something like that. I'm sure we'll be hearing about it for the next couple of months.
Yep.
Oh well.
Ooh.
I'm slightly concerned with this vehicle's power usage.
Well, what's wrong with it? Is it really juicy?
No, it's the opposite.
Oh.
At the moment, you've got some air there.
Yeah, I know. Well, now I've fixed the controls, I actually quite like it.
Fair enough. Yeah, at the moment, the solar panels are generating enough electricity that they are powering the vehicle, not the battery.
Sweet.
So,
Excuse me.
yeah, but the way it tells me that is, you know the little battery symbol that normally tells you how much time you've got left on your battery charge?
Yeah.
It's just saying dash. It's not actually telling me a number. Which is normally what it does when you're about to run out of battery. So it's a little disconcerting to see that in the corner of your screen and go, oh no wait, I'm still driving. But it keeps flashing to 13 or 14 days of power, so I'm not concerned yet.
Mine almost consistently is saying about 2 hours at the moment.
Yeah. Is your hydrogen tank still full?
Yeah, it's still saying 100%.
Cool. Because I believe your hydrogen engine is still running.
It probably is, but I'm full of water, so...
Yeah, exactly. Though we will need to make sure you turn that hydrogen engine off when we're back at base, otherwise we might have another hydrogen crisis.
That might be the reason why we had a hydrogen crisis last time.
Yeah, it's entirely possible. I have been occasionally putting them on charge, essentially, by turning on those hydrogen engines. And it's very possible that they've been left on by accident.
I don't know what the different symbols are. But
Right, let's bring this in relatively close to the base, as we've got to unload it. This thing does look a little bit ridiculous next to the scout bikes, doesn't it? Right.
ooh, put the piston away. Extend the piston.
Yeah, so it's off on mine. Have I? Oh no, it's still going. Right.
What's the bottom one?
The bottom one is the ore detector. If you're on
Okay.
the first menu, it'll be the one on the left. Is the engine
Cool.
directly opposite the piston?
Turn that off then.
Yep. Yeah, basically, if we're out driving in these things, that needs to be on.
Yep.
Right,
Whee!
let's unload our loot. We'll leave the steel plates in there, just in case. Yes, it's already being gobbled up by the refineries. I should probably go and check and make sure that our drill hasn't exploded.
Might be an idea.
I'll have a quick look down the hole. It's a long way down, but it's still there.
Cool.
So, have you had thoughts on what type of weaponry you would like?
I'm not sure. I mean, I like pistols, as you well know.
Well, there are different flavours of pistol as well. There is standard, there is automatic, and there is elite, which we probably don't have the materials for. Let me have a quick look. Tools. Yeah, elite we can't build because we can't get platinum. We can build rapid without any problems. Yeah, it's just the elites we can't get our hands on, and the rocket launchers.
Well, I'm not a rocket launcher type of guy. But
Yeah, we've got the basic rifle, we've got rapid fires, and we've got precision. There isn't a precision pistol though, there's just standard pistol, which is the one we've already got. The reason you've got to pick is because you can't swap magazines between them. Ah, cool, wicked. Yeah, you can't switch magazines between them, you have to build the ammunition for the weapon you're using. That's why we need to pick. Yeah, it's at the bottom. Wobbling like a lunatic. I'm actually going to start pulling it up the drill hole.
So it's quite a long way down. Are you leaving the drills down here?
No, I'm going to actually pull that all the way up this time.
Okie dokie.
Because where it's wobbling so much, it's actually going to collect more resources on its way back up.
Oh, right.
Because it's wobbling around so much. So that's going to slowly start retracting now, hopefully.
I shall wait down here then until you bring it back up.
Oh, it's going to take ages to come up. It's coming up at 0.05 meters a second. That's going to be a little while.
Oh. Have I got any movement coming up at all?
You should. So I hit the wrong button.
Doesn't. Oh, maybe I am.
No, it is. It is. It's now at 7.5, 7.4. It is on its way up. The difference is you're used to seeing all of the pistons moving at the same time, whereas I'm doing this deliberately one piston at a time. Just so there's a minimum of movement. Right,
Even
firearms.
flying around on the jetpack is a lot easier now.
Cool.
Because it's round the right way.
Yay!
But I've now nearly run out of stuff. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. I can't remember which bike is which now. Doesn't
Well, there's an easy way to find out.
have a look in the inventory.
Nope. That's my one. I've turned the antenna back on mine because mine still has target scout bike in the antenna.
This one doesn't have anything at the moment.
No, because you don't have an antenna again.
Oh yeah, I broke it. Actually, what I
I
might
need
do
to
is
fix that.
just turn it off. Just turn the whole thing off.
You want to leave it turned on because there is a junk cleanup thing that Space Engineers runs, where if there is something that's powered that isn't close enough to a player, it gets deleted.
Oh, that seems a bit odd.
It's useful if you're fighting pirates, for example, and leave a load of scrap metal floating in space,
Well, yeah.
so that it doesn't clog everything up. But it does mean that if you're not careful, it will just happily delete a grid that you didn't intend it to.
Yeah.
We should be alright with the bikes. They should be big enough that they don't get trash clean-upped. But at the same time, it's been a problem sometimes, so I'm reluctant to risk it.
But where did this come from? I don't remember
Where did
this.
what come from?
This great big container. I don't remember that being there a minute ago.
That's what I built when we were having trouble dealing with cargo.
Oh.
That's what I built when I went, we've completely filled our cargo storage. Let's fix that problem. So, right then. It's about 10 past 11. How much longer did you want to carry on for, sir?
I am thinking I might need to be a slightly more horizontal.
That is absolutely fine. We have been going for nearly 2 hours 40, so not a huge amount of project on the big build, but we've now got the drill rig working properly.
Yeah, exactly. And we found magnesium.
We have finally found magnesium. Right, last thing we need to do. You need to decide what type of firearm you would like.
I am thinking actually the DMR.
You want a DMR?
Yeah.
Okie dokie then. Let's see what we can do on the DMR front. So we will order up a DMR. We have a DMR. MR80 or MR8P is what we're after magazines for. Consumables. Let's just go with 10. 10 seems a good round number to get us started. And seeing as we already have them, I'm going to do 10 magazines each for the pistol we've already got.
Ooh. Cool.
And I'm going to grab just a basic rifle for me. Oh no, there it is, right. And we're out of iron. But that's not a problem because we've got 7k of stone that it hasn't finished processing yet. There we go, right. Toys are in the assembler.
Cool. That's an interesting effect.
What's that?
So if you leave your personal lights on and
Yep.
get in the cockpit,
It works as the lights on your vehicle, yes.
but it shows it as the shadows from the inside of the cockpit,
Yeah.
which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, oh yeah, there is definitely some stuff they did very well in this. Yeah, that seems a perfectly sensible place for me to leave my bike.
So while that's building those.
Have you got your rifle out? Your rifle is done.
Is it? Oh, okay. No, I haven't done. I just filled up on steel plates again.
Yeah, no, your rifle is built.
Okie
It is
dokie.
in the assembler, along with the ammo for it and the ammo for your pistol.
Yeah.
We can finally properly defend ourselves versus the spiders. Have you found it?
Just using up my plates.
Cool.
And I've run out of plates and nearly run out of fuel again. Okie dokie. Right, where is it? It's not in a small cargo container.
No, but you can get it from the small cargo container. It's in the assembler.
Basic refinery assembler 2. There is my rifle. Excellent. Where's the ammo?
Should be in there as well.
Oh, there's the magazine. And there's the pistol
And
magazine.
yeah, I was going to say, it should all be in the same place.
Right, so how do I assign this rifle?
They are all on your down on the D-pad automatically.
Ah, right. So if I press it again, it will change it to...
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Now, obviously, if you're carrying a rifle, you're going to be carrying less steel plate. So, it's entirely up to you if you want to stash it somewhere, on your bike, for example,
Why would I be
when you're not using it, and just have the sidearm while you're building, or if you just
Why
want
would I be
to
carrying less
carry a
steel plate?
few
It
less
hasn't
plates.
made any difference really to my carrying capacity.
It should have made a tiny difference.
Not anything worth
It has
writing
20 litres. It's 20 litres of volume, plus another 1.8 for your stack of magazines.
Maybe it's because I just wasn't carrying very much in the first place.
Very possibly. I have just noticed I'm carrying 2 sets of tools, so I can get rid of 1 set of those. Right then. We're armed again. We have guns. So I got just the standard rifle. So I've got a 20 round magazine and a slowish rate of fire. Oh! We've had a visit from a Cylon in chat.
A moose?
Goodbye, Mr. Bot. Reason? Bot. Ah, dear, oh dear.
I kind of want a spider to turn up now.
Yeah. You do realise that they're now just going to leave us alone for like 10 episodes until we completely forget.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden we're just going to get eaten. But yeah, so we're now armed. We can now take the fight back to the Spidders.
Yes.
I'm going to put the dune buggy on recharge.
I managed to get a fair amount of this done.
Yeah. Right, that's that on recharge. Actually, let's just leave that on with the ore detector and the antenna switched off.
Oh, I better turn my projector back off.
Yep, yep. Let's lock it all down for the night.
Ooh. Yoo-hoo. Now it's all gone.
There we go. Yeah, decent bit of progress.
Yeah.
And yeah, once we've got this up and running, the amount of resources we're going to drag in is going to get ridiculous fairly swiftly.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I just realised
yeah,
I've done
we'll,
something.
what have you done?
I should have enough.
Bit low on the old jetpack fuel.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Whee!
Oh, actually, that's something I'm going to grab from your bike quickly. I didn't top up the ice in the base.
My bike's over here, isn't it?
No, this is your one over here.
Oh yeah, I remember.
So, but we don't want much in the base. The ice in the base is purely emergency backup.
Yep.
So, in fact, most of the ice in the base is used to keep you alive when you're in your fridge. Pretty much all it's used for.
That's alright. Keeps me going.
Indeed. Indeed. And the tiny bit that was left was enough to keep me going while you were out collecting ice earlier.
What did you need?
So,
Oh, I'm refueling.
Yeah, while I was building the drill. So I think project for next week, obviously you carrying on with your mobile drill platform.
Yep.
And I think, well, I'm obviously going to keep the drill extending further and further down this hole. And I think we may have to invest in a full-size refinery next week as well.
Ooh, biggie.
Because we are getting to the point where we're going to need to start refining silver
Yep.
for components. So I am thinking that if we take a branch off the side of where the drill connects to the base
Yep.
and stick it into the hill up here, going off
Okay.
this way, we stick it over there. Because if I just grab a steel plate quickly. And I drop down the block that is the large refinery. It's a little on the big side.
Where have you gone? Oh,
That's the large refinery.
okay.
And this flat side of it can take the upgrade modules like the assembler does, the side I'm standing.
Curiosity.
So we can make it faster and all the rest of it. What you looking at?
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, I was gonna go and put it in the right place
Oh, okay.
because we definitely don't want it accidentally built there.
I was gonna see how much
Mm.
from what, because
How?
how far I can build it.
Yeah,
Where you
right.
you putting it up there?
Yeah, I've just got to make sure I build it the right way round. Which is going to be a challenge. Apparently. Because it's a bit too big for me to be able to see. I think that's the way round we want it.
Nearly.
We really aren't that far off.
I think all we need to finish it off are those construction components.
And the metal grids.
Let's get it on 100%, yeah.
No, the metal grids on this are functional,
Are they? Oh, okay.
I think. Yeah. Well, we'll find out in a second.
Oh, is it everything below the blue line?
Pretty much.
So the only thing you didn't need are those extra 100 steel plates.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
Yeah, so all we're waiting for is the remaining 15 metal grids. Which I have just ordered up.
Oh, they won't take long then, will they?
We're about to find out. Oh, of course, we don't have the iron for the metal grids.
No.
So, yeah.
Well, we nearly got there.
Yeah, a bit more drilling and then we'll be good. I think we're out of stone. Oh no, we've still got some more stone. Let's push some more stone into the system. It was refining the magnesium ahead of the stone, so...
Oh, right.
4... All successfully withdrawn. Weaken has big refinery.
Me.
And I did build it the right way round.
Me.
More importantly. What we now need to do is very quickly
Inventory full.
uncover the top of it. Then you can see the upgrade ports that we've got available.
How am I digging up? Are they all just falling off?
Some of them will be.
Is there somewhere I can deposit this stuff really easily?
Yep, into the side of the cargo container. You can just about reach it without falling off if you're careful. We're almost there anyway. So we only need to uncover... Yeah, that's... We got one more row of ports to uncover. There they are.
Inventory full.
That's it. That's all we need. We just need to see the upgrade ports so we can place down the upgrade modules when we need them.
Cool. That was easy.
Yep, that was a lot easier than expected. So that will mean we can now build the survival kit components for your mobile base.
Cool.
That seems like a pretty good point to end on.
Yeah.
We will discuss next time the benefits of the different upgrades that we can stick on this thing.
Yep.
Because this can take power, efficiency, or yield I should say. Power, yield and speed are the three that you can mix on this.
Mm-hmm.
I have a standard set that I normally go for, but we'll have a chat next time round and see if you have a preference.
I'll have to know all the ins and outs of it before I can make an educated decision.
It's pretty basic, but we'll go through it next time. And the good news is the battery is still holding up.
Hey.
So we've got a bit more stone in the system from that little mining job. And we've got some processed silver.
Hey. It's already working its way through.
Yep.
And the magnesium.
Yep. So all in all, a pretty good end to the night. I think that was, we'll call that a successful run.
Yeah.
And we are just about to hit 3 hours, so perfectly timed as well. What I might do if I get chance before next stream is I may pull the drill up and add the extra pistons in just so that we're ready to go next time.
Yeah, saves sense to build it.
Because, you know, if it was going to explode, it was the first time it would have exploded.
Yeah.
So
It did good.
from now on, it's just the boring of swap it out, extend it down, and off it goes again.
Is it actually coming up still? Did you turn it off?
No, I've stopped it for now.
It's just wobbling around down there.
Yeah, it's wobbling because the drills are still on.
No.
In fact, if I do that, it should stop wobbling now. Yeah. Now I've turned the drills off, it's stopped.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah. In fact, what I may actually do to cut down the amount of wobble is retract the pistons and replace a couple of them with cargo ports.
Okay.
Because we're never going to need to pull it all the way back up the hole again.
Well, that's true.
So I will start cutting pistons out and replacing them with cargo, because cargo conveyors don't wobble.
No.
So, right then, sir.
Right.
Thank you very much for your time as always.
Thank you for having me again. I'll
That's alright.
stick myself in my fridge.
Yep, same time next week.
Yes.
And if anyone in chat is interested, I will be around on Wednesday for a little bit of space station construction. There has become a need on my survival server for a rather peculiarly designed space station. So that's going to be Wednesday's stream, is building that very strange contraption up. So that'll be 8 o'clock on Wednesday British time.
Cool.
But anyway, thank you for joining me, Mr. Tom.
Thank you.
I
Again,
will
thank
hit
you very
save now. You are in your fridge.
Yep.
And thank you to stream. And I better put myself in a seat before I hit save. That would help. And I will hopefully. Yes, you can have him back, Artemis. I'm finished with him for the evening. Right, thank you all for coming along stream, and I will hopefully catch you another evening. Bye!
Bye-bye.